And hello everyone, it's me, Operon, and today we'll be making a video about top 5 Hearts of Iron 4 mods in the Hearts of Iron 4 history. So we're gonna be taking the 5 best mods in Hoi 4 history, in my opinion. Remember, it's my opinion, you might have a different opinion, so let's jump into it. Let's jump into the list, and on number 5 spot, we have the Great War mod. So in this mod, you can choose 2 scenarios where you start from 1910 or 1914 when World War I starts. So this mod is about the Great War, which is the World War. So here you can play as the majors, as every country basically which existed during World War I, and here you can pick any of the nations, and if the nation is not in Entente or the Central Powers, for example Abyssinia, you can join the Central Powers or you can join Entente through the focus tree. And yeah, talking about trees, the mod has its own special research tree. For example, in the Navy you can get dreadnoughts and different armored cruisers and light cruisers and everything that existed in World War I. And you can also get special armored cars. For example, here you can research the early heavy tank and I guess the FT-17 light tank, and you can get gas masks and hand grenades and a lot of interesting things. And there's its own artillery research tree and own doctrines, and everything is actually pretty cool. There's war medicine and so on, and every major country has its own special focus tree. For example, Russia here can go celebrate Russia-French alliance and get a course on Poland and support Serbia, or sanction the UK and knife it in the back and join the Central Powers. And yeah, this mod is pretty interesting. You can try to play as the Central Powers, for example, and try to win against the Entente, or you can play as the Entente Powers and try to crush the Central Powers, or you can try to play, for example, for Russia and try to stop the German and the Austrian and the Ottoman invasions into the Russian Empire, I guess. And yeah, try to keep them off your land and try to resist the communist revolution which is being brought by Lenin, or the Civil War. So there's a lot of challenges you can do in this mod, and it's very well done with some really good portraits. Yeah, and just the things that it has. For example, it has its own special little division icons, and now I guess it's division templates. So yeah, I guess it's a very good mod, and if you like World War I, I recommend downloading this mod. Every mod will be in the description, and there will be a link for the Steam Workshop mod, so you can just go and subscribe to it and play it. So thank you for the developers, and we're jumping into the next mod. On number 4 spot, we have the Millennium Dawn mod, the known mod for the memes, for the jokes, for the future, for the millennium, for the dawn, for the 2000s. So we all know this mod from the jokes, from my sorrow, from the Merkel jokes, to the ISIS jokes, to fucking everything. Let's go. So this mod is the modern day mod for Hearts of Iron 4. It starts from 2000, and there's 2 start dates. There's another start date, 2016, and yeah, this is the modern world where we live right now. Actually, basically right now. So this mod has a lot of ideologies like social democracy, conservatism, and a lot of different things, and this is a really special mod, and let me show you why. So one of the reasons why this mod is very special, it has a very good research tree. I would say it's, I don't know, it's not really good, but it's pretty interesting. As you can see, there's red dot sights, modern support weapons. There's tanks from the modern day. You can see like leopards and what else, like artillery. There's a lot of things you probably know right now. There's like bombers, like Generation 4 bombers. Look, there's drones, there's everything. This is a crazy mod with corvettes and carriers and nuclear carriers and submarines and everything. So that's one of the reasons. Very special research tree. Plus, the other reason is the focus trees are really big for a lot of countries, and they're really interesting. And the third reason is that there's a lot of ideologies. You can actually choose what do you go like properly? Do you go monarchist, communist, socialist? What else? There are reactionary, like all sorts of democracies. Do you go Islamist? What the hell do you do? Who do you befriend here? For example, is Germany befriend France, befriend Poland with Britain, befriend Italy, befriend Russia, befriend Serbia. And yeah, as in all the other mods, the majors have pretty interesting focus trees. Russia doesn't have such a good focus, but you can reunite the USSR, and America has also a very big focus right here, so it's pretty interesting. You can go with some things towards Confederacy and so on, and here you can expand NATO and a lot of interesting things. And yeah, NATO is in the game and CSTO is also in the game, so this is a pretty damn good mod, but I would give it a better spot if it wasn't so buggy. Because for example, let me show you this. Many people don't like this. When you create, for example, we're gonna create this infantry brigade. We need 5 different equipment for one infantry brigade, and many people don't like this. For example, we are a really strong country like Germany. You can call it pretty strong, I guess, I don't know. But look, Germany has 11 factories, and you need 5 factories to create basically one unit template. And imagine if you're playing as some smaller nation like, I don't know, let's say Slovenia. Imagine you're playing as Slovenia, you have one military factory. It's a hell lot of a job to create a single division. Probably you can only create like infantry divisions and that's it. But I would give it a better spot if I had better relations with the mod creator, to be honest. I've been fighting with him. I've been telling him to update the mod because he's a lazy motherfucker, but I still love him. Great job, a great mod. I hope he continues working on this mod. I've been fighting for it with my Discord. Guys, by the way, join our Discord. I've been fighting for it so he updates this mod, but he's a lazy fucker. Let's continue with the next mod. So on number 3 spot we have a mod called the Road to 56. So this mod adds a lot of portraits for a lot of nations. It has focus trees for a lot of countries and updated focuses. For example, for Germany here, it has a huge focus tree and it's updated, and a lot of days here are shortened. And yeah, for example, there's also a whole new focus tree, I guess. I don't know, it has a lot of interesting things. For example, this one, CRD, Special Research Division. Here you can get the ends and you can get sacrifice and a lot of different things here. You can get selective ranks and get more organization, or glory and get more breakthrough. And there's more additions in the industry tab until the year 1956, as the mod is called, Road to 56. And yeah, there's just more icons, pictures, focuses, threads, text, more story, more spirit, more historical things and more unhistorical things, more cores for countries, and yeah, I guess different ideology lookings. Like here you can see that democracy looks a little bit different than it usually does. And yeah, this is one of my favorite mods because it has a lot of focuses for a lot of countries. It's basically like playing vanilla, but a lot of countries have focuses. For example, Sweden right here, you can abandon neutrality and go with the NSA coalition and revoke the Åland Convention and annex Norway and do the Axis leanings and a lot of different interesting things. So yeah, Road to 56 on number 3 spot. Let's go to the next one. So on the 2nd spot we have a mod called Kaiserreich. So this mod is based on what if Germany won World War I, what would happen after that. So we are in 1936 and we still have the German Empire because they won the World War, and we have Austrian Empire and the Ottoman Empire still existing. But the countries of the Entente, for example France, have lost lands, and Britain has changed its ideology. Russia has lost a ton of land. And what else do we see? We can see another France right here. So Entente lost in this world. And for example, Italy is also here fallen into many pieces. And yeah, what this mod has is the strong Germany, the German Empire with the Belgian puppet, the Eastern European puppets, and I think Denmark also a puppet. It has the Reichspakt alliance and different alliances, but the things I like in this mod are focuses for the majors. They're really big and pretty good focuses right here. You can do a lot of different things and a lot of scenarios. You can try to make a comeback with France or Russia, or try to place Germany and completely destroy the countries around Europe and completely destroy their republics and empires and kingdoms and try to be the strongest Germany ever. It's a very good mod, but one thing I would like to see in it would be a special research tree for the mod. But yeah, the mod is pretty good overall, has some good events, good stories, yeah, what else, good national spirits, and yeah, that's about it. And let's go into the next mod. So number 1 spot we have Old World Blues. This mod is a pretty new mod for Hearts of Iron 4 community, which is only about a year old. This mod is only about a year old. So this mod is based on Fallout New Vegas, which is a video game, and you probably know the Fallout series, so it's based on New Vegas. As we can see in the world, there's no Europe, no Asia, it's only based on North America. And this mod has special countries or legions and republic and raiders which will expand towards the east coast, but they're currently only based on the west coast, but they will expand to the east. So as we can see, the mod has its own special map which has rivers going through it where you can travel through. It has its own focus trees for the nations and for the raiders and the countries. There's its own HUD or the HUD right here, and everywhere you have these new buttons, cool looking things which remind you of Fallout. So this mod has its own research tree which is pretty big. It's pretty goddamn big. It has the things from Fallout, basic firearms, slashing melee weapons, power armors all around here, different weapons, power armors, let's see, dynamites, flamethrowers, trained mongrels, trained dogs, cyber dog, bicycles, motorcycles, cars, APCs, so many different equipment, all kinds of robots, its own doctrines and its own industry tabs and engineering tabs, and all of this is very well done and looks pretty cool. For example, here you can see this airship, I guess, or whatever you may call it, in the background. It's done very well and everything looks pretty cool. And this mod is only in the alpha version, and yeah, there's special templates, special division types, everything. There's pictures for everything. There's templates for the units. You can see these robots right here. You can naively invade through these rivers. It has its own special map which is pretty cool, and a ton of these nations have their own focus tree. So I think this is the best mod in Hearts of Iron 4. For now, we will see how the mods continue, but I think right now it holds the #1 place from the Hearts of Iron 4 mods, because it's been developed excellently. Thank you for the developers for making this mod. And yeah, what I would like to say, this was my top 5 favorite mods in my own opinion. So if your opinion did not match with me, don't hate me for that. You can comment down below, and you should comment down below. What are your favorite mods? Which mod did I forget in the list? Which should have been the first one? Which should have been the last one? What would be the best mod in your opinion? Yeah guys, what should I say? I think this was it. This was the video. Top 5 Hearts of Iron 4 mods in the Hearts of Iron 4 history. So all of these mods can be found in the description. So if you want to get these mods, the links are in the description, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, because I spent a lot of time making this video. And thank you for all the developers which made these mods and made this video possible to happen. So thank you everyone for watching. It's me, Operon. Don't forget to join our Discord. Don't forget to come to my Patreon follow me on Twitter and so on. The links are in the description. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you in the next live stream or a video. Peace out guys, see you later.